Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be sharing with you all the books that I plan on reading in the month of November. So November will be a little bit of a less hectic month than October. I still have a little bit of time before my exams in the second week of December, so I do have a little bit more free time, which will be nice, more time off with Remembrance Day and Thanksgiving, so more time for reading essentially, so that is good. So I kind of have a collection of 5 to 6 books that I plan on reading this month that are kind of, in terms of genre, they're all over the place, so that is a good thing, kind of mixing it up this month. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So starting out, I first have Little Women, which is the Tales and Teacups book club picks for the month of November and December. So if you guys know, like, I'm not very much into classics. I just never really have gravitated towards them. I've never really liked them, the ones that I had to read in school. So this is very much me stepping outside of my comfort zone. And basically I saw the trailer for the one that is coming out in December, and I was like, that one looks really, like, it looks good, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to read this book. I'm gonna try reading this, and I'm like, if I make it a book club pick, I have to read it then. So yeah, so a couple of you guys have already said that you're gonna read this with me. You're kind of very similar in terms of the sense that, you know, you really struggle with like enjoying classics, so I really like how we're all in this together and all that stuff. So I still am waiting for my library copy to come in. I probably should be here today or tomorrow actually, so I'll be starting this one very soon, and I will be vlogging this whole experience with you guys. So I'm really excited for this, and I know my aunt really likes this one, so maybe this will be one of the few classics that I've actually will enjoy. So we'll see. I'm really excited to kind of share this journey with you and all of that stuff. So I will have everything linked down below for the Goodreads group in the announcement video and all that if you guys are interested. So next, this is a book that I am actually currently reading, and by the time this one goes up, actually I'll probably have finished it, and it is The Eighth Sister by Robert Dugoni. As you can see, I'm about 2/3 of the way through, so by the time this one goes up, I'll probably have finished it. But basically the premise of the stories is that it follows a guy named Charles Jenkins, who is a former CIA operative, and he gets approached by one of his case managers to go to Russia to uncover who the Eighth Sister is. So in Russia, there is a group of spies, Russian citizens, who are working for the American government, known as the Seven Sisters, who help kind of smuggle out information of Russia. And basically the Eighth Sister is the Russian, like, no, not American spy, but basically a Russian who is revealing the names of these Seven Sisters. So he has to go and try and figure out what's going on. And then I really like this actually. Like, I'm not very much into spy novels or movies, but this one is a very good modern take on it, a good game of cat and mouse. I just like flew through it. I read like 130 pages in one day. Like, it's really good. So like I said, I stepped outside my comfort zone, and I was very pleased with this. So I'm really excited to kind of finish this soon, because I will be reading Little Women, so we'll see how that goes. But if you're looking for something different, if you like action movies, then you'll definitely like this. So this is a book that me and my friend will be reading for our book club pick, and this is a book that my friend reads every Christmas. So I usually, because we're still reading A Court of Wings and Ruin, I finished it a while ago, but just because it's hard to juggle a couple of book clubs that I'm in, so I kind of read ahead. But this is one that we'll be reading closer probably to the holiday season, but I'll get a head start on it now. And it is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Myracle. And yeah, I've seen this book actually for years and I never picked it up, but my friend said she loves reading this every Christmas, so that will be part of our book club tradition. I don't really know. I know it's 3 separate stories that take place on Christmas Eve. I don't really know too much about it. I'm just gonna dive right into it. And there's also a Netflix movie coming out on this. I want to say on the 8th. I feel, yeah, probably the 8th. That's a Friday. So we'll probably watch the movie as well after we finish this. But yeah, John Green for me is hit or miss, so we'll see. But I think this will just be a cute, fun holiday read. So this is one that I am super excited about, and I'm just really excited. And a lot of you have said you've read this, so and you've had really good reviews of it, so I'm really excited. And it is Where the Crawdad Sings by Delia Owens, and this is one that I've heard a lot about, and I don't really want to know too much about the plot, but it's like there's rumors of this marsh girl and all that stuff. So like I said, I don't want to know too much about this plot. I just want to go into it, and I think it will be really good. I've heard really great things, like I said, about this, and I definitely will be picking this one up very, very soon. And finally, the last two books are ones that come out this month. So the first one is Supernova, which comes out November 3rd, I want to say, and this is the final book in the Renegade series by Marissa Meyer. I'm really excited for this one. This one, if you like The Incredibles, you'll like this. So basically it takes place in this our world, but there are people who have superpowers, and the people with superpowers are very much divided on the role that people with superpowers should take. There's those who say they should be part of the policing system, they should be the ones in power, and then there's other ones who think, you know, they shouldn't be the pinnacle ones in power. And that led to a civil war, and the ones who said that the superheroes should be the one in power won, and these people are kind of left like on the underground of society, trying to, like, they're in hiding basically. And one girl goes undercover who is a renegade, which is the people that lost. So she goes undercover to like infiltrate the people that are in power, and it kind of takes off from there. So this one, the second one, ended on a cliffhanger, and I'm really excited for this one. It's just like a fun series. It's a little different than what I usually read, but yeah, I just really like it. If you, like I said, if you like The Incredibles, you'll like this. It's very kind of similar to that, but it's really fun. I love Marissa Meyer's dialogue and the banter between the characters. That's where her writing really shines for me, is like the personality that she's able to portray through the characters. So I'm really excited for this one. And this is probably the book that I'm most excited to read this month, and it is The Rise of Magix by Nora Roberts. This one comes out later, I want to say the 28th, I could be wrong, of November, so kind of later in the month. And I put this one on hold at the library, and I'm hoping I'm one of the first people who put it on hold, because I just want to read it right away. This is the third and final book in the Year One trilogy, and I read the first one, I got it for Christmas last year, and I read it in March. I read the second one over the summer, and it is so good, you guys. Like, I highly recommend it. It is very, like, for me, it was very much stepping outside my comfort zone, but I just grew to love it. It is basically, it takes place in our world, and if you're familiar with Nora Roberts' magic system, it kind of ties into that as well. But basically, there is this virus that sweeps over the earth and kills 2/3 of the world's population within a week, and those who are immune to this are those who have magic power in them. And as you can see, that can lead to a lot of problems, anarchy, and all that stuff, and that's where the book the series kicks off. So I highly recommend you just check this one out. It was so good. I was pleasantly surprised. The first one is good, but the second one was amazing, and I can't wait for the third one, because it's like, that is like, I'm so excited. So like I said, you guys really need to check this series out. It is honestly so good. So that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what books you will be reading this month and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.